Hi, Linda Kay here from lindakaysstampinpage.blogspot.com with my October video to the collab I'm in titled 10 on the 10th. This collab is hosted by Kim, who is MetalScrappinChick here on YouTube, and the purpose of this collab is to help us get our Christmas cards done before Christmas. So what we do is we create 10 or more cards and we share them with you here on YouTube on the 10th of every month. We can choose whatever we want so long as they're Christmas cards, and by the October we should have all of our cards done, and I have quite a large stockpile of Christmas cards thanks to Kim and her wonderful collab. I will leave a link to Kim's channel as well as all the other participants below, and so if you need added inspiration, head on over to their channels and see what wonderful Christmas cards they've made, and hopefully you will be inspired to start on your cards and you can get them done before Christmas. You still have time. But I'm going to quickly go over the items that I used, and then I'm going to show you the cards that I created. For the paper this month, I pulled out this die cuts with a view cranberry Christmas that I had in my stash, and it's very pretty grays and burgundies, or kind of deep reds, gold, silver. So I did use some of these papers for my cards. And in addition, I had purchased some basil, kind of a real soft gray 12 by 12 paper pad from Tuesday Morning several years ago. So I used a bunch of those sheets of paper. And I also used some scrap silver and gold foil from my stash. And then for the extra items for the stamp sets, I did pull out this Festive Corners Most Wonderful Time of the Year, and this is current in the Stampin' Up! Catalog. I also used To Every Season. I used the Snowflakes, and this one is retired. And Everything Essential, I used Joy to the World, and this one is current. And I also used these little snowflakes. And here's a retired one, and I just used these little scatter dots right there. And this is Thoughtful Blooms. Non-Stampin' Up, I pulled out Crafter's Companion, the Vintage Christmas, for the sentiment inside the card, and I used May the Beauty of the Season Fill Your Heart with Love and Joy. And then I also used this die that came with the coordinated with that stamp set, and it's Merry Christmas, and you can die cut the shadow layer as well as the words, and so I used both of those. And then I'm just going to set this aside, and then for the inks I used Garden Green by Stampin' Up, Cherry Cobbler by Stampin' Up, and Gray Granite by Stampin' Up. I used Rhinestones by Stampin' Up, and I also pulled out this gold and silver ribbon by Stampin' Up. And this is retired ribbon, and I'm sorry, but I don't really remember the name. But I had them in my stash, so I used them. And now I'm going to show you the cards. First off, you probably wonder why I was using 12 by 12. That was my card base, the gray basil card, and I decided to try my hand at slimline cards. So I thought I would get more use out of a 12 by 12 than an 8.5 by 11. But here's my first card, and they're pretty much all the same. I just layered them up. So it's the gray basil, then the red is from the die cuts with a view, and so is the foil paper, and then here is that Crafter's Companion die, and then I just tied the ribbon on, and that's how the inside looks, and that's how I did the background. So I was able to get 4 of these cards, and then here I was able to get 4 of this next style, and this is more gold, and I really thought this paper was pretty. But the little scatter dots in the background are gold foil, and so then that's why I did the gold, or excuse me, the scatter dots right there. But they're all pretty much the same, and I thought, you know, they're going to be really nice when I send them out because they're not too bulky, and it goes in a number 9 envelope. So I've got 4 of those, and then I've got 2 of these, and I'm going to say this one is my favorite. So it's got the silver foil, and I kind of used like a gray with a off-white polka dot for the background, and then I put some rhinestones right there, and I have it in silver, and I thought it turned out real pretty. So those are, I've got 2 of those. So I have 10 slimline cards ready to rock and roll for Christmas, and you can't forget the envelopes. So here I put the festive corners, and then I just stamped Joy to the World, and I will put my address on the back here because I didn't think this looked right going that way. So, but I thought it's going to be very pretty, so I'm all ready, and that is my October version of 10 on the 10th. I hope you enjoyed it, and again, I'm going to leave a link to Kim's channel and all the other participants so that you can head on over to their channels and get inspiration from them so that you can make your cards before the holiday season and enjoy the holiday season with your family and friends. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. And hey, click that little notification button down there. That way you are assured of never missing another one of these wonderful videos. Well, I'll see you next time. Bye.